Introducing first, fighting out of Brooklyn, New York, the Latina Spice. Welcome, Nat Castle.
Straight out of Create a Pro Wrestling Academy, a fresh face to the wrestling scene. Nat Castle. This time accompanied by the remaining two-thirds of Los Toxicos, Utic, Sucio, and Sebastian Amor, accompanying her to the ring, starting fights with the fans in the front row. Nat Castle, a bit of a chip on her shoulder after what happened at the last event. She was powerbombed into a pinning predicament by Ivy Malibu during a three-way match with Emily J. However, Nat Castle approached management, indicating that Emily J. and Ivy Malibu were primarily targeting her throughout the match, perhaps jealous of her status as a blue-chip prospect. But she successfully convinced management of this fact and has earned herself a one-on-one rematch of sorts against Ivy Malibu. The fatal attraction, Ivy Malibu, refers to herself as a modern-day Pamela Anderson if she had abs, the epitome of the pretty powerhouse archetype. Not too long ago in the Royal Crown Royal Rumble, I believe she was proposed to in the middle of the ring for going on a tear and clearing house. Muscles on muscles, abs on abs. Granted, Nat Castle is certainly a powerful opponent in her own right, but Ivy Malibu has been running RCW for a hot minute here. Incredible flexibility as well. Ivy Malibu definitely a fan favorite. Despite the odd circumstances behind this match's creation, it appears that Ivy Malibu is not thrown off. Referee ready to start this match. Nat Castle ready to prove a point. Ivy Malibu ready to lock up. And they lock up pawn to e4 as Nat Castle predictably is overpowered by the powerhouse Ivy Malibu. Smack to the face. Nat Castle definitely still has that chip on her shoulder, trying to run the ropes, but Ivy Malibu, quick counter, scoop power slam, followed by a delayed spinning scoop power slam, showing off her sheer strength right off the bat. Nat Castle's entourage at ringside trying to keep the crowd from being too much in Ivy Malibu's favor. But a quick spinning sidewalk slam nearly gets a 3 count right out of the gate. Ivy Malibu, incredible power. Oh, the disrespect from Ivy Malibu here. Pulling Nat Castle in close for some sort of grounded chokehold. Nat Castle getting a smack to the eye to try to break free of it ahead of time, but the head scissors is locked in tight. But of course, Nat Castle's entourage at ringside able to break up the hold, distracting Ivy Malibu. Los Toxicos. Bit of a verbal menace, giving Nat Castle a chance. Ivy Malibu really not letting this one go, giving Nat Castle the chance to lock her into the ropes, backstabber out of the corner. Nat Castle dangerously close to the ropes herself, and Ivy Malibu, the ring awareness. Years of experience for Ivy Malibu, able to find the ropes very quickly. Though now her back might be in much worse shape than before, with Nat Castle targeting it against the ropes. Those ropes might allow you to bounce, but they are a rough force. Speaking of choking, good God, what is he doing? The filthy tricks at ringside by Los Toxicos. Nat Castle not wanting to get 2-on-1'd in this match, so she brought 2 men of her own to ensure that the numbers game stays on her side, and it is coming true tonight. Ivy Malibu was thoroughly distracted by their antics. Nat Castle going for a pin, hooking the leg, not enough, but getting a 2 count. It looks like Ivy Malibu's shoulder might be a bit torqued. Nat Castle locking in the seated sleeper hold. Ivy Malibu distracted by both Los Toxicos at ringside as well as her own attire, trying to maintain a proper look for this audience while elbowing her way out of the hold, but Nat Castle counters into a backslide pin. Vertical. Oh my God, Ivy Malibu breaking free. Nat Castle meeting her on her way up with a boot to the chest, roundhouse to the face. Ivy Malibu out on her feet. Beautiful German suplex from Nat Castle. Bit of a power move herself. Not enough, hooking both legs, but definitely did some damage. Ivy Malibu's torso is on fire in a less than ideal way tonight. Los Toxicos gabbing with the referee here as Nat Castle vicious head smashes into the mat. Nat Castle, distracted by the audience herself, is hoping for Ivy Malibu's sake that she can use that for an opening. Oh, one of the crispest snapmares I've ever seen. Incredible torque delivered by Nat Castle as she goes into another seated sleeper hold. Ivy Malibu not wanting to let herself get exhausted in this position, rising up to her knees. Nat Castle eating those elbows to the chest. Ivy Malibu crawling through the legs, lifting her up onto her shoulders. Electric chair position. Electric chair face buster into the top turnbuckle. Some of those in the industry call that the swirly. And it looks like Nat Castle might be swirling the drain in her own head. After eating that move, she looks dazed. Ivy Malibu coming in hot with a running clothesline. Nat Castle trying to not give up the initiative, but Ivy Malibu spinning soul kick to get her bent. She's got her in a front face lock. Gourd Buster by Ivy Malibu. Repeatedly throwing Nat Castle into the mat, winding her, damaging her, giving her the sting. Los Toxicos once again interfering with the match, getting on Ivy Malibu's nerves, recognizing that Nat Castle might be in some danger. Ivy Malibu dodging the strikes, high kick, taking out Los Toxicos, but it gives Nat Castle just enough time to leap onto her back into a sunset flip pinning combination. Not enough. Very nearly getting the 3 count, 2.5. Nat Castle catching Ivy Malibu off guard, but Ivy Malibu using raw strength to kick out of it.
You think you can beat me? No, she can't.
Nat Castle's ego for being labeled a blue chip prospect at Create a Pro Wrestling Academy is getting in her own head. As Ivy Malibu captures the leg, whirling her to the ground with a single leg takedown before taking her up on her shoulders. Fireman's carry. But no, Nat Castle breaks free, shoving her into the ropes, but Ivy Malibu catching herself on the ropes. Nat Castle having to come in close, launching her into the corner. Nat Castle not wanting to get caught off guard by the corner powerbomb, this time lifting Ivy Malibu up into the corner instead. So that way she ensures that Ivy Malibu cannot hit her with the move that she hit her last time with, the powerbomb out of the corner. He's setting her up for a superplex here. Nat Castle going high. Ivy Malibu with the strikes to the back to break free. Slipping down. No! Oh, Nat Castle, critical mistake, not realizing that Ivy Malibu could hit the sit-out powerbomb, and that's a 3 count. Oh, Lord. The experience difference coming in clutch for Ivy Malibu to overcome the odds in that battle. Nat Castle thinking that she had learned her lesson from last time, not allowing Ivy Malibu to get under her against the corner, but alas, Ivy Malibu was able to break free and wriggle herself into the appropriate position. Anyways, Los Toxicos looks devastated by the result of that match. Incredible performance from both women, though. Exciting bouts between two certified powerhouses of the women's roster at Royal Crown Wrestling. Ivy Malibu continuing her hot streak. Bright things are looking up in her future, that's for damn sure. Ivy Malibu. Uh-oh. Los Toxicos might not be done with Ivy Malibu just yet, but for now, Nat seems out of it.